Welcome back to Thoughts, Feelings, Motions presents The News. This is the podcast show where we cover week-old entertainment and pop culture news, hosted by two Daniels. But neither of us go by Daniel. I am the better Dan, with my co-host Danny.
Again, that only works because you go by Dan and I go by Danny. But yep, that works, yeah.
It works. If the intro works, what difference does it make?
It does work. Anyway, in this week's episode, we talk about everyone loves animation style. Fuck me, Jesus Christ. Everyone loves Spider-Verse's animation style so much that everything is just copying it now. There's game delays and TikTok's gonna be banned again.
Oh, really? What a surprise. It's almost like it's always getting banned, but never actually gets banned.
Yeah, but maybe this time it will get banned. It won't, but maybe.
It won't, but yeah. Anyway, let's go into rapid reviews where we can talk about Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 2. However, I have not seen a single minute of this.
It's fine. It is once again more Mandalorian. Anyway, that's all our review. We'll do a fucking wrap up.
Once I've actually seen it, I promise I will see Episode 3 for next episode, alright?
You don't have to promise that, but yeah. You just need to be able to watch it all by the time that the review comes out. That's all you need to do.
Okay, but would you say the episode's fine then?
Yeah.
It's alright?
It's more Mandalorian.
Entertained you for an hour?
About 45 minutes, I think.
Look at that. What more would you ever want?
There is a character who returns that I don't like, and I'm sure you know who it is, and yeah, we'll move on.
Yeah, I know who you're on about.
Yeah, they return again.
You hate that character.
I do hate that character.
Let's move on into Stream That Movie News Into My Head. Well, we've got some trailers to talk about, and the first one is Dig Man.
Yeah, this is the Lonely Island's next project, which is an animated TV show about, basically, if you've ever watched the National Treasure movies or TV show that Disney Plus did, it's a spin on that, and it looks like it's kind of gonna be like Inside Job, but with National Treasure, with the Lonely Island people behind it.
It looks
quite entertaining. It looks quite entertaining. I don't know what platform it is on. I don't think it's Netflix, which just sucks. I think it's on one of the streaming services that I don't have, or we don't have here. Comedy Central. Okay, so you might be able to watch it.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe starring in it.
A lot of people are starring in it. There's a lot of people starring in this. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of people of famous actors and actresses. But yeah, that's basically it. Edgar Wright's in it as well.
Oh, really?
The director of yeah, apparently.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, a lot of famous people.
Who would have thought? I mean,
who would have thought the Lonely Island, who managed to get a lot of famous people for their comedy sketches on a massively popular show, would be able to get massive celebrities for their animated project?
So I think at the moment it's not in the UK.
No, but it's on Comedy Central, and we can get Comedy Central in the UK, so it might come. Also, it's out March 22nd this year. So.
Yeah, so maybe it'll come on, maybe it won't. Who knows? We'll keep you updated. Yeah. I'm sure we won't, but oh well.
I'll watch it.
Go on to next trailer of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem teaser trailer. Did you ever watch the TMNTs when you were younger?
I have only ever watched the Michael Bay, the first one.
I have never seen anything to do with TMNT.
No, I don't really pay much attention. But this one's made by Seth Rogen and his thing, who are like people behind the boys and stuff like that. And they've taken very much the sort of animation style of Spider-Verse, where it's just really unique, cool, shell-shaded, sort of cool graphics. I don't know if I find it that funny, the trailer, but it looks nice.
I was going to say, it doesn't look too similar to Spider-Verse.
No, but it's that unique approach to like animation where it doesn't look like the exact same thing. Also the cityscapes and everything like that, the backgrounds, the shading. It's definitely inspired by Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, maybe. I don't know.
You can definitely see the influences of where Spider-Verse has come from. But yeah, if you like TMNT, you might like this. If you've never seen it, probably give this a go. I don't know.
To be honest,
I don't know. I'm not a big TMNT person. The first Michael Bay one made me really question a lot of things, because they really wanted to push the turtles having sex with the human lady.
That sounds weird. Honestly, that sounds like bestiality.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But like one of them is really horny for her.
Oh, really? Really? So
also, there's a really weird interview from like when the original movie or something came out, or like one of the other like puppet ones or whatever the fuck they were. And I think it was like Oprah, and Oprah asked them, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I've been trying to get whatever her name is, into an interspecies relationship for a while now," and there's just a shot of a kid in the audience just looking horrified.
Wait, so is it bestiality if the animal wants to have sex with the human?
I don't know. Ask a furry.
I was just wondering, because you said, it's the turtle that wants to have the sex. So,
Also, to add context behind this, Dan's girlfriend is in the room, so she can hear everything he's saying. So.
Why is that necessary to say?
Just because I think it's more fun for the audience to know that this is a conversation you're having.
Okay, I
with
guess.
This present. Also, he keeps getting distracted and looking over, and it's very unprofessional.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm Mr. Unprofessional. Mr. I will pick up anything in my room and play with random things all the time, and currently
True,
swinging
I'm
in his
also not
chair, left to right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I am a truly professional.
Yeah, sure you are. Anyway, going on into our final movie trailer of the Super Mario Bros. Final trailer with Chris Pratt.
Yep, it's more Mario. But they have a dark sense of humor in this one, which is weird.
We do like a good dark sense of humor.
Yeah, one of the stars or something is very, dark. But yeah, it seems alright. I mean, I'll watch it eventually.
Probably. To be honest, I think I would watch it, actually.
I don't think it looks more fun than... But to be honest, I enjoyed when I watched the live action one, because of how bad it is. I enjoyed that.
Well, I quite like Illumination.
I'm not that fussed. I haven't seen a lot of their stuff. I saw the Grinch movie. I thought it was fine.
I've seen quite a bit. I think the only things I haven't seen is Sing.
Oh, I've seen Sing. I enjoyed Sing for some odd reason. I didn't think it was terrible. Yeah, I don't know why. I hate most of the songs in it, but I was just like, oh yeah, okay. It's an interesting premise.
So
I wanted to watch Sing 2.
The two Sings I haven't seen, and also Secret Life of Pets 2 is the one I haven't seen. I've seen all the rest.
I've seen some of the Despicable Me movies, one of the Minions movies, whatever other shit they've made.
They've made, 3 Despicable Me's, 2 Minion films, The Lorax, and Hop.
They made the Lorax?
Yep.
Oh, I watched that. They made Hop?
Yeah, seen Hop as well.
What's Hop?
It's an Easter film about a bunny who does bunny things.
Minions?
Anyway, let's move on. To some casting news, where Jenna Ortega is in talks to join the Beetlejuice sequels at Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I just thought I'd put this in here because Jenna Ortega is great.
Is that just so you can put her name as a tag because everyone seems to search for her?
I honestly didn't think about it, but maybe. I just thought it was interesting because Michael Keaton's also back for Beetlejuice, and I like Michael Keaton.
True, and Jenna Ortega is a very popular actress right now.
Yeah, I mean, I never watched Beetlejuice. It means nothing to me, but hey, look, I might watch them again to watch Jenna Ortega and stuff.
I mean, she was very good in Wednesday, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm sure she's good in the new Scream movie that I won't watch because I've not watched any of the Scream movies. Man, you're having a party over there, Dan.
I am. There's actually a party in my room right now.
What is happening?
I don't know.
So many things going on in the back. It's like, Christ.
There's never this many. Honestly, so unprofessional.
Oh well, we'll keep going.
We move.
I'm not watching a live stream whilst we're doing this either, so that's fine.
Oh, really, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what are you not watching on your live stream then?
Someone playing The Last of Us for the first time, and I just like The Last of Us, so...
Yeah, yes
At
you
the
do.
end.
But you're not the Last of Us game. You're not that past the TV show.
Yeah. Well, the game is my favorite game of all time, and the TV show is a TV show.
Nice.
But then again, I haven't watched it all yet, so maybe it will replace
it may
a game
change.
in a category that would never happen because it's not a game. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on, Disney is being very careful with the Star Wars movie development, according to Bob Iger, and Marvel brand is not inherently off, but do you need a 3rd and 4th sequel for every character?
No.
That is
God,
true.
no.
No, you don't. There's too many Marvel films, 100%.
There's too many Star Wars things, but there are good ones. They just need to not do...
But to be honest, I still don't care about Star Wars.
You should watch Andor. I think you would enjoy it.
I could watch Andor, but at the same time, I don't care about the character.
Yeah, but I don't care about the character, but the world it actually builds around is a lot more interesting. Also, Andor's not in it much. It's mostly the political intrigue and all the other stuff.
There's just many other things in my mind.
Oh, yeah,
that
no,
I'd
I
rather
understand.
do than watch Iger. I watch Andor.
Yeah, but you watch Boba Fett, which is, like, out of all of the ones that you've released, Andor is the one that you should actually watch.
Yeah, but I'm not going to watch Boba Fett Season 2, am I?
No, you have to for this. Also, I don't think Boba Fett Season 2 is ever going to happen.
That is
not with
good.
this talk.
Anyway, does that mean that Disney are actually going to be a bit more careful with the films and actually make good films again?
Yeah. Also, he said with Marvel, there's over 7,000 characters. There are a lot more stories to tell. What we have to look at Marvel is not necessarily the volume of Marvel stories we're telling, but how many times we go back to the well on certain characters. Sequels typically work well for us. Do you need a third and fourth, for instance, or is this time it's turn to another character?
I think it's time to turn to another character. Although
Did we need an Ant-Man 3? Or
No.
should it have been a new character to introduce? Do we need, all of the other TV shows that just could be movies?
Yeah, very true. I mean, we'll wait and see. Maybe the new Marvel stuff will be better. I think Guardians 3 is going to be amazing. I still think it's going to be good.
I'm looking forward to that.
Anyway, let's go on to our last bit of movie news of Harry Potter.
Speaking of too much for franchises.
All right, thanks for interrupting me like that. Harry Potter and the Wizarding World.
Keep doing it because it's
I'm
going to
smack you up. Harry Potter.
Hello, everyone.
I will
How
break
are we
your
doing
legs
today?
Stop it.
No.
Do you want to introduce it?
Yes. Hello. Dan's going to sit there quietly whilst like a good boy. With stuff being too much, Harry Potter and the Wizarding World will expand, says Warner Brothers Discovery, because they need to pump out stuff that they know will be successful because their DC universe is failing.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most profitable things they could do.
Yeah, but they're also doing it at a time where everyone hates Harry Potter because of J.K. Rowling.
That is true. Well, I don't think that's... Okay, if people say everyone hates it, that's not true.
Oh yeah, no, the anti-Semitics and transphobes love Harry Potter. If you look at what Twitter says.
I think it's just a very vocal number of people. Most people actually don't care. Otherwise, the Harry Potter game that just came out would have done horrendously, and it did really well.
Yeah, but that was because most people didn't stream it. Anyone who streamed it got like fucking bombed by people being angry.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Would you watch any more Harry Potter?
I should probably finish watching the other Harry Potters first.
Yeah, I should watch any of the I've only watched 4 Harry Potters, the first 3 and the last one. And I've never watched any of the Fantastic Beasts movies because they look awful.
I've seen the first Fantastic Beasts, and it was alright. I've heard the next ones aren't so great. But hey ho. Let's
Apparently
move...
it's increased...
What would you want to say?
It's like increased value for the original 8 films. It goes up as the kids get better at acting.
I can probably check the ratings very quickly, how they changed over the whole universe.
I think the 3rd and 4th are like the highest, I think. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention.
It is. So the Fantastic Beasts, it basically just gets worse every time. And
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
And then the best 2 Harry Potter films are apparently Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which, to be fair, is my favourite one that I've watched.
That's the only one that I've watched that I enjoyed.
And
wait, that's the 3rd one, right?
That's the 3rd one, yeah. I really do like that one.
Yeah, it's called Werewolf.
Yeah, and then I haven't seen Deathly Hallows Part 1 or Part 2.
I've seen the last one. I didn't watch the first one. I was very confused. My interaction with Harry Potter was the 3rd one and then the last one. I missed a lot of the bit in the middle. And I won't go back because I don't care enough.
Anyway, let's go on to we've lost our control of the newser, and there's some game news, and there's a game called Romancylvania.
Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's romancing Draculas and horror villains, but in a Castlevania-style side-scroller game.
It sounds like Transylvania, Hotel Transylvania, pretty much, because that's all about,
Is it?
Well, it's all about love. The whole
I've
thing.
never watched any of them.
No, that whole film's all about love.
Okay. I've never watched any of them. All I know is Selena Gomez and Adam Sandler are in them.
Yeah, that's true, but yeah.
But yeah, it looks interesting. I won't play it, but...
Honestly, I'm really confused by it, and the fact that I've
You're
just
confused
seen
by anything.
a werewolf speaking makes me feel like this is going to be part of fairies.
Maybe. But we have the episode where we do the most dateable horror villains or whatever it is. And
yeah, so we
discuss very, very distinct tastes of werewolves, vampires, and all many other versions of things.
Yeah, I did forget about the episode for a reason.
Nah, it was a great episode.
Yeah, maybe people should check out the Can We Date the Most, or what is the most dateable universal monster?
Yeah.
That was a mad episode.
I enjoy it. That's a good Halloween episode.
It's
fucking ages old. It's like 2 years ago.
I think that's before we changed the
That's
episode
before we
format,
split
right?
to TFE and TBR.
It is, yeah.
It was just TFE.
Crazy. Going into game trailers now. No, we're not. We're going into Warner Brothers delays the Suicide Squad game again to add more polish.
Yeah, people didn't like that trailer, Dan, like I said, and they've delayed it so that they can maybe fix some stuff that people didn't like. Maybe strip out all the microtransactions. Who knows?
Yeah, I do worry about this, but I think
You're
it's
still
good.
going to pay for it. You're going to buy it day one.
Probably, to be fair. I really want to play this game.
I don't care.
This could be the first PS5 game I buy. Because, as we know,
Wait,
my
it's
computer...
not?
What?
It's not the first one? What? You ever bought a PlayStation 5 game?
Nope, I've only done PS Plus games.
Fair enough.
I know, crazy, isn't it?
To be fair, I haven't bought many PlayStation 5 games. I've just gotten them when they've come out.
Yeah.
I only own one disc. No, I own 2 discs on PS5. The Lego Star Wars and... What was that game that came out with it originally that was like a hack and slash Destiny style looter crabby thing that I can't remember the name of?
Damn, don't remember now.
I enjoyed that game. I never finished it, but I did enjoy it. Clearly not enough to remember its name, but I could run downstairs, look at the box and go, yeah, that one.
Anyway, game trailers now, where Starfield official launch date trailer has been announced.
Yeah, it also came with a new announcement date because they've delayed it again to make it better. I don't care about this. This is the Xbox exclusive Bethesda game that was going to be for every platform, and then Microsoft bought Bethesda and made it exclusive.
Who would have thought that Microsoft would do that kind of thing of making something exclusive? And talk about Microsoft buying something and making it exclusive. Sony is worried that Microsoft will sabotage Call of Duty with PlayStation, for the PlayStation.
Yeah, so we have some leaked court documents. Well, not leaked, but like released court documents basically showcasing why Sony's worried about Microsoft owning Activision. Basically saying that if Microsoft could potentially release have unintentionally release a broken game and then on both platforms and then spend more of its time fixing it on Xbox because they own it and not on PlayStation, and the quality of the game would be lesser on PlayStation, and other sort of things like that, like content exclusivity stuff, or just not doing features for the games like the haptic feedbacks and trigger stuff on PlayStation, because why would they do it for that and not for their own console?
Yes, I mean,
sort of those
me
of
and
little
you
things.
have come to a conclusion here that Microsoft cannot buy Call of Duty. They can buy Activision, but they cannot get Call of Duty.
Yeah, but I don't know how you separate it.
Well, it's the same as...
I feel like they could just buy King and the other sort of like Blizzard.
They'll just have to force them to sell it off.
No, but I mean, if they split it so that they got Blizzard and King, which are their two things that I think that and Call of Duty, but if they get Activision could remain separate and then you wouldn't have any of those games transfer. But like Blizzard and King. Because Microsoft, I would imagine, would be happy with the mobile division because that's probably what they're looking for.
Well, for the Disney acquisition years ago, Disney Fox one, they were forced
to sell off the news networks because they had
ESPN.
Well, that was more because it would be odd for Disney to own a more left-wing news network.
No, it's right wing. No, Fox News is definitely right wing.
I know, but Disney owns a left-wing news outlet, and then to also own a right-wing outlet. Jesus fucking Christ,
What?
Get over yourself.
What? What I do? Nothing wrong. Leave me alone. Shut up.
Lovely shit. Oh my God. So unprofessional.
You're watching a live stream right now. You got nothing on me.
I can fucking do many things. Anyway, what was I saying?
Anyway, back to Disney, right? Disney selling...
Yeah, so they had to sell off that, but that was also mainly because you can't have like two competing massive news networks, and part of that negotiation was that they can own things, but they basically can't control two very similar things that are competing, basically. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so we'll see.
They'll have to sell something if they do get it, but...
It's just too big. It is just too big.
Oh, well. It's apparently meant to conclude at the end of April, whether or not they get it, so...
That is true. And then carrying on with Sony, apparently the PS5 firmware 7.0 update has finally been released.
Yeah, this is the one which gives Discord integration and a bunch of other features. So.
Yep, and there's also variable refresh rate and 1440p.
And VR support for 1440p resolution. All of these fun things. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just gonna be good little quality of life improvements, basically.
I think adding Discord's the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's still weird that it's the send it through your phone thing.
It will change. They will add the servers into it. I think it just takes a little bit longer. But hey ho, we move, and we'll go into tech time and science shenanigans now, where Biden
we really have cut through the news, haven't we?
We have gone through this very quick. Biden has helped draft the
bipartisan.
Thank you, bill that could ban TikTok nationwide.
Yeah, it won't, because they won't ban it, because even Donald Trump tried to ban it, and if any man was going to get it banned, a man who hates China so much, he would have banned it.
But to be fair, this is only banning it in the US.
Yeah, but like, if any other countries follow, it would be the UK and stuff like that. Because we love sucking America's dick for some reason.
That's true, to be fair. Although the Queen did hate Trump.
I think everyone hated Trump. Even apparently like Tucker Carlson, who's an American like Fox News presenter, it's apparently come out that he despised Trump despite promoting Trump.
It was just paid to, support
Also,
Trump.
apparently there was a lawsuit with Fox that basically ended in the results of Tucker Carlson. They got off because they said Tucker Carlson's news show, no reasonable person would assume that it's like real.
Yeah.
Because this is the man who like was doing the M&Ms were too got desexified.
Oh, that's so funny. I remember that now.
Yeah, that guy.
The M&Ms that, were too...
The M&Ms
too
aren't
slutty.
sexy enough because they took their shoes away or something. Is your girlfriend looking at you super confused right now?
No, she's not looking confused. Yeah,
she's like, God damn it,
the
Dan's king
slutty
is
M&Ms
sexy
is
M&Ms.
so funny. Everyone just got pissed off with it. It's so funny.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the news, I guess.
Yeah, we've blitzed through this week.
Well,
Can you believe it?
to be honest, I had trouble finding a lot of it because it's been a slow week, but also a lot of it's boring. Like
That's
Elon
true.
Musk was debating with a guy on Twitter, and he got fired a guy, or was close to firing a guy on Twitter, but he was disabled and knew a lot about Twitter. But he also like asked Elon Musk on Twitter because Elon Musk fired most of the HR department, so he couldn't really go through the necessary means to actually ask Elon Musk if he still had a job.
Very true, very true. Yeah, but that's it. That's it for news. We'll go on to recommend do, recommend don't. What have you watched this week you would recommend?
I rewatched the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr.
Nice. I rewatched Arcane,
Yes.
which I know you're pissed off with, but...
No, I'm fine with you watching it. It's just you were refusing to watch The Last of Us, which I can't argue with you because I haven't been watching it. But I at least intended to watch it all by the time that we need to do our review.
It's fine. I'm going to watch The Last of Us after this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm still only up to episode 4, so...
I will hopefully be at episode 3 after this.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it for news and things this week. Sorry it's a shorter one, but hey-ho.
Look, if there's a lot of news that we missed, send it to us and we'll add it to next week's.
Yeah, nice and short and sweet though, Sometimes longer's not always better.
You hinting at something there, Dan.
No, I mean, longer's not always better. Just saying. You can have a smaller one, it can do the job.
Yeah, it's how you use it. It's the motion of the ocean.
Exactly, the motion of the ocean. Exactly that.
Luckily for me, I've got a big ocean.
Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Go check out last week's TBO where we talked about controversial opinions.
Yep, nope, that's not it.
Was it not that? What was last week?
Guess the movie from the bad review.
Oh yeah, it was that one. Moving
Yeah.
back, go to bad review.
The one before is the one when we got cancelled, Dan, so that's why no one's listening.
Yeah. The last one was James Cameron edition of Guess the Movie from the Good or Bad Review.
Yeah, Avatar 2 or Avatar Alita Battle Age.
Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for listening and we'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.